Hi, I am Lynn Locher. I'm an IT apprentice at SFS and currently in my third year of training. I'm looking forward to putting a few questions to CEO Jens Breu and CFO Volker Dostmann. SFS generated sales of 3,056.6 million Swiss francs and an adjusted EBIT margin of 11.8% in the year 2025.
That's only partially right. With the sales, we show organic growth of almost 3%.
And the adjusted EBIT margin is at 12.2%. That's compared to the previous year an improvement of 0.6 percentage points.
The equity ratio increased again.
That's correct. With 64.4%, we show an equity ratio, which is a demonstration of the underlying financial strength.
Investments in buildings, equipment, hardware and software fell significantly in the year 2025. This is the measure of the cost-cutting program launched by SFS.
That's a clear no. We have concluded on larger investment projects. On the other hand, we are focusing on utilizing the existing footprint in the various sites.
The distribution and logistics segment generated the highest sales.
That's an absolute yes. Segment D&L had the highest sales number and an EBIT margin of almost double-digit percentage-wise. We expect also that D&L will have the highest sales due to the acquisition of the three partners which we concluded towards the end of 2025.
The fastening systems segment is the most profitable of all three segments.
That's a clear no. The highest profitability we have in the segment engineered components in terms of EBIT percentage adjusted for the year 2025. Also, that's owed to the business model in engineered components, which needs a higher amount of investments.
We acquired one company in the FS segment in 2025.
That's a no. We acquired two companies, one company in the west coast of the United States and the other one in Sweden in Europe.
The good result in the EC segment is mainly due to the electronics division.
That's correct. And in addition to the electronics division, we have also seen good development in the business unit aerospace and also in the division medical.
SFS laid off a total of 650 employees in 2025 as a part of a program to streamline its production and distribution network.
That's a no. We have announced a program of reducing 650 employees. We have sold off, for instance, the company Alchemet. People there work in a different environment today, but still have an employment, whilst we have transferred parts of our businesses or functions, and we also have had some layoffs.
At the beginning of 2026, there were major changes in the group executive board. The main goal of the reshuffle was for all members to take on a new role at some point.
That's not correct. We had in the project Step Up, as we call it, three specific objectives which we pursued. Number one, the generational transition, whereas George Poe and Walter Kobler stepped out of the GB. Objective number two, that Martin Reichenecker not just takes over the division electronics, but also the greater responsibility for the region Asia. And number three, we had Christina joining new the GB.
Walter Kobler and George Poe retired from the group executive board at the turn of the year.
That's correct. Both of them joined the GB in 2014, and George Poe is retiring from SFS after 30 years with the organization, and Walter after 38 years with the organization by end of 2026.
The region Asia is a new responsibility area in the group executive board.
This is correct. New, we have a region Asia responsibility within the GB. This due to the fact that we have the highest growth opportunities in the region Asia, also due to the current geopolitical developments, and Martin is taking care of it.
Our number of accidents is too high.
That's correct, because every accident is one too much.
Still, we made some progress. We reduced by over 10% versus prior year.
SFS has easily achieved its goal of sourcing at least 50% of its electricity consumption from renewable sources.
That's correct.
That's correct.
It's over 80%.
Over 80%. we overachieved our target with that.
So Lynn, you ask us so many questions. Maybe could you come and join us here on stage? So first off, thank you for asking us those questions, and we have a question for you.
Okay.
How was it? Did you like it? You know?
Yes, I like it. It was really funny, but there were some words really hard to pronounce.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.